Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to kit up my latest project, which is my pet shop from Bella Art Diamonds. I have my little stickers here that they sent. They had an extra 2 rows of stickers. I never use those. They're blank. If you want to save them, you can. I just cut them off. This kit comes with 5 ABs, and you can see here I've made a couple of little marks. I went through my stash of ABs, and I found a couple more that I'm going to just put in here and there. I don't have any of the other ones. There are a couple of colors that I thought I had, but I used them up on Belly Dancer, or I'm currently using them up on my Kindred Spirits one. So I think 6 ABs is plenty. No fairy dust drills in this one, I don't think, but that's okay. Unless between now and when I finish this one, I happen to run into some more fairy drills. So I've got everything separated. I'll keep my ABs from my stash separate. I've got everything divided into numbers. They number theirs. I don't use the numbers on the legend. To me, that always ends up being an extra step. So when I'm looking at the canvas, what you see on the canvas are these symbols. So when I'm diamond painting, I diamond paint by symbols. So when I come across this ampersand, I look on my bottle cases for the ampersand symbol. I don't look at the symbol and then have to refer to my legend and go, oh, that's number 12, and then find bottle number 12. To me, that just makes an extra step, and I feel like it takes longer. Some people do it that way. If you're happy with that, if you just number your drill bottles serially, then you don't ever have to change your stickers. I like doing it this way, and I like diamond painting by symbol, so this is how I do it. I also had considered cutting off some of the bottom of the canvas because this section right here is just such a huge section of color blocking. And looking at it, because one of the things I actually like about this painting is it looks like she's coming out of the frame, like the snake is around the frame, the butterflies are out, her hair is outside the frame, the fern, palm fronds here are outside the frame. And if I cut it off, I feel like that makes it unbalanced. I could cut some off the top too, but I think I'm just going to diamond paint it as is. Much as I'm not a fan of this huge color block section, I'm just going to do it. I was actually going to break out my ruler, and then I remembered I gave away my square ruler. I have a couple of round rulers left, but this is a square kit, so I can't use my rulers, so I'm just going to have to take my time and pay attention so that it looks fairly straight. So the background color is this peachy color. I'm going to use this first and kit it up because it's going to take the most. I'm using my funnel. I'm going to be using my bottle case, so I'm using my bottle funnel. This is something I bought also from Bella Art de Nicole. They used to have 2 different websites, the Bella Art Diamonds website and the Bella Art de Nicole website. They have now been combined. You can just go to bellaartdenicole.com. There is a little menu up at the top, and you can click to look at all of their Bella Art diamonds, or you can go over to all their 3D printed stuff, and they've got not just funnels for bottle cases, they also have for all different kinds of storage, different kinds of funnels. So if you're interested, check them out. I will throw a link down below to the kit, and from there you should be able to navigate the website to get to the funnel if you're interested, because I always get a ton of questions about this. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to share, because I don't know if you're new to the channel, you may not know, I every year do a diamond painting log. I am very much an analog person in certain ways, and I love keeping track of my diamond painting journey via my diamond painting log. So this year I made one for myself that's kind of retro, but I have another one that it's basically looks like this but without all the retro little clip art. But this is my diamond painting log. So what I do is I upload a photo of the image and I put that in my little image box. If you prefer, you can cut out the stickers that come with the kits and put that there. That used to be what I do. I've started doing it this way because that way I don't have 2 thicknesses of paper, because it does start to affect when you diamond paint a lot of things, how thick your book gets. But anyway, so I've got all of this stuff here. all of the stuff, the image, the name, who it's by, the size, drills, partial, square, round, whatever, all of that here. And then I've got a section here with the order. When did you order it? How much did it cost? All that stuff. And then I've got a section down here for notes. And then on the back, I've got a time tracker because I keep track of my time because I'm trying to get to that 1,000 hours a year. I'm trying to get to that 10,000 hours of diamond painting. So I keep track of how long I diamond paint every day, and then I total it up at the end. And then down here, there's just some room. If you wanted to put the sticker down here, for instance, with diamond painting or Diamond Art Club, you get a small sticker that I would normally stick there, and then the larger sticker I would cut out and stick back here. You can do it however you want. If you wanted to change this, do whatever. But this, again, minus the little clip art stuff, is available for free. If you go to the About page of my YouTube channel, you can find free downloads of these. And I have two different sizes. I have a smaller size, if you're familiar with the Happy Planner, that is the 7-disc size. This is the 8.5 by 11 size. So I think 2023 and 2024 are both the larger sizes. And I am looking at updating this for next year. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to update it. So if you have anything that you are interested in me adding to this, leave me a comment down below. I know there are some people who are interested in me adding things like, instead of just ABs, adding in some stuff for fairy drills or fairy dust drills, for glow-in-the-dark drills, that kind of thing. I'm still trying to work it out how I want to do that because everybody has their favorites on what they want. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, if you're interested, you can go download it, and it is free. You don't have to pay anything. So now that that's all done and I've made all my decisions about everything that I'm going to do, all I have left now basically is to start kitting everything up. So I'm fairly certain I was going to start with these, which is what I normally do with my Elizabeth Ward. But I actually think I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to wait, because many of these are only going to take one bottle. It's only 46 colors and it's a 60 bottle case, so I should have plenty. But I think I'm just going to wait to do that, and I'm just going to kind of go through it in the order that the stickers are on here. Another reason why I don't do this with the serial numbers, these are so big that they do not fit on my bottle cases. So what I'm going to do is cut off the little serial number because I don't need that. I just need the symbol and the DMC code, and then it will fit on my bottle case. And rather than having to do this for each one separately like I'm doing here, I will go back onto the sticker sheet and cut the stickers so that I can cut them down before I get them out to put them on the bottle cases. So let me do that real quick. All right, I don't want to get them out of order, so all I did was cut off the serial numbers here. I'm going to do this one, and then after I get all of this done, I'll cut the serial numbers off for the second batch because I don't want to confuse myself. This way I can kind of leave them laying there and know what number is what, if that makes sense, so that I can get everything kitted up. School is not back in session yet, but teachers go back to work this week, so we've had a little bit more traffic than usual. This one has a little bit of static, and I'm going to need more than one bottle. That's pretty full. I'm going to need a second bottle, so I'm going to use this, but I've got it spilled. Let me pick up all of my spilled drills here. All right, I might actually need 3 bottles for this one. We'll see how full I can get this one. Let's see how many more I'm going to spill. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. All right, that one had quite a bit of static, so we'll see how the next few go, and then I may have to go get my static guard because that was not fun. All right, that one doesn't seem to have any. All right, now I need some more stickers. So let me make sure I get these put in the right order here. I guess for right now, I can tell they're in order because number 6 is the symbol 6, number 5 is the symbol 5, number 4 is the symbol 4. That's always appreciated when a diamond painting company does that, because having number 9 be number 7 or number 7 be number 2, which I have seen people do that, it's always confusing. So it's always nice when they don't do that. I'm trying to make sure I put them down in order now that I'm into other symbols and not just numbers, so that I know what goes where. Oh, this one has a little bit of static. As you can see, that one's pretty staticky, sticking to the sides of the bottle there. Always curious. I've looked it up several times, but it never seems to stick in my brain what causes static and why some drills in the same kit seem to have it and others don't. You'd think it would be kind of an all or none proposition, that if any of them had it, they all would, but it doesn't work that way. I started to say it's actually been kind of cool here. Over the weekend, it was actually supposed to rain. It didn't, but it was nice and cool, which I'm sure was appreciated by the organizers of the Harvest Festival planners, but overcast and in the 80s, so it wasn't super hot. And this actually continuing so far this week. Hasn't rained yet, which I wish it would, because we could use the rain. All right, there's number 7. So now to number 8. A little bit of static in this one. And of course, I spilled that one, because it wouldn't be a kit up with me if I didn't spill something, right? Hopefully when I get to some of these other ones, this one has some static, especially the one that's the background color, it will not be as staticky. I always have a couple that want to be jumpy. All right, I actually think that I'm going to go grab my static spray, just because I've got a couple of these that seem to have quite a bit of static in them, and I want to not deal with them jumping everywhere while I'm doing stuff. So let me open some of these just so I can see. Like, that one's staticky, but not too bad. That one is definitely staticky. So I can get my static spray and my cotton swab and swab through some of these so that my pouring goes a lot smoother. Be right back. All right. Hopefully I've gotten rid of most of the static in these. Clearly not this one. Has a little bit of static left. You can see it sticking to the sides of the bottle there, but hopefully this next batch will go pretty smooth. It's just always frustrating to have the static, because it just adds time onto everything when you're trying to kit up. Stuff goes flying everywhere, which is just frustrating. And I know a lot of people swear by the dryer sheet method, but I just have never gotten it to consistently work for me, especially when the static is bad. I just never get all of the static gone with the dryer sheet method. If the static is not bad, then it works, but when it's pretty awful, I've just never had any luck using the dryer sheet method. So I don't use dryer sheets anyway, so I would have to buy them just for diamond painting. So I've just gone to using the static guard because I find it's more consistent for me. It just works better for me. If you use the dryer sheet method and it works for you, then awesome. All right, let me open this next batch, which is going to include all of the background color. I think for the background color, I'm just going to open one bottle or one bag. It may be more than one bottle. So that is the first line of drills. Once I get all these kitted up, then I can cut these again so that I can do the next row of stickers and get all of those drills kitted up. So like I said, I will put a link down below to the canvas that I'm going to be working on, this pet shop canvas. Bella Art has divided theirs up now into whether or not you're based in the US and or based overseas. They've come up with a different way to do shipping, so pay attention to the listings. However they've done it is supposed to make it cheaper for international shipping, so make sure you pay attention to that. Some of them, I don't remember if this is a pre-order now for US. When I looked it up, it may be. But it's super cute, so if you're interested. And if this one is not available, I think there's a couple of kits by this particular artist. I think there's another one with a witch and books, if you're interested. And I know also that they just had some new releases drop, so check them out and see if you're interested in any of the new releases. I've got my eye on a couple of them. I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet because I feel like I need to finish a couple more out of my stash before I buy anything else. But I'm super tempted because they were cute. There's still some static in that one, but all right. After I get through these, I should be halfway through all of the drills because the stickers, the way they divided the stickers was even, and this is halfway through the stickers, so. And then I can see how many bottles I have left, and if I want to go ahead and kit up all of the background color or leave it in baggies until I get through the bottles. I do it differently. If I have multiple bags like that and I have a lot of colors, like between 50 and 60, and I know I'm going to need every single bottle, then a lot of times I will just leave them in the bags. So now I've got those serial numbers cut off and I can just go down the row here, putting the stickers on the bottles, keeping them in order, in DMC order is what it's going to end up being. And then they're in DMC order when I go to D-Kit, which is also helpful because that makes it easier when I'm going through all of my spare drills to put them in the right places. And I'm double checking as I go that my DMCs on the bag match the DMCs on the sticker, just so I can make sure I'm doing it all correctly and I don't put the wrong color drill in the wrong bottle. I have done that before, and thankfully, I think it was on a Craftibly kit. Thankfully, one of my eagle-eyed subscribers caught it and warned me before I started working on the kit, because I would have been so upset to know that I had made such a silly mistake, and it would have definitely affected how the kit looked, because it was, one was a lighter gray and one was a darker gray, so it would have been very obvious that it was a mistake because the shading would have looked all wrong. So kudos to whoever it was. If you're not a subscriber, it doesn't cost you anything, so hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. That way you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. And also, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me, it really helps out the channel and gets me noticed by the almighty algorithm. All right, so there's that one. Now let me check the rest of these and see if they've got any static. I'm getting close to the end here. Whew, that one definitely has some static. All right, I think I've got those de-staticed enough. Let me put the stickers on the bottles here. Now I'm getting into where the numbers are longer, so the stickers are taking up more space on the top of the bottle than the other ones. All right, let's see. After this batch, I have maybe 6 or 7 more. No, I probably have more than that because I have ABs to do as well. All right, let's just keep going. We'll see how many I can get in here. See how quickly I can get done before people start lawn mowing and driving their loud cars and all that good stuff again. These are a tad bit jumpy, aren't they? All right. Okay. Making some good progress here. A lot of purples in this one, like mauves and rose. I think this one is going to be really pretty when it's done. It's super cute. Very much kind of that anime kawaii style that I like so much, which is probably why I like this image. These bags don't have very many drills in them, do they? All right, last one that I have de-staticked, and then we'll see where I'm at with the colors I have left. All right, so I've got all of these de-staticked, and I've got all of my stickers put on here. So let's see how quickly this goes if I manage to actually get rid of all the static. A little bit still in this one. Stuck to my finger there. All right, that one wasn't terrible. That one was pretty good. Okay, and I'm getting kind of towards the end of all of my washi tape bottles. I don't have washi tape on every single bottle in the bottle case because sometimes I want room to put my own stickers in. Like when I have multiple bottles of a color, I will just leave it in a clear bottle like this with nothing on it, and then after I get done kitting up, I will go back and put a sticker on it where I've just kind of a blank sticker that I've handwritten the DMC code in, which I guess I could have done with the extra blank stickers, but I like to use my own little stickers that I print. So I have round ones for round drills and square ones for square drills. Not that it matters, it's just a sticker, but it's just part of the fun for me, coming up with different stickers and things to make. All right, those are a tad staticky. So there's that one. All right, and now I am into the ABs. I de-staticked a couple of these, but maybe the other ones won't need it. Crossing my fingers. I love this pink. So pretty. All right, a little bit of static in this one. Not very many of these at all. I think those are the ones that go on her lips. All right, these ABs are actually the same color as the background. Oh no, they're not. This is 819 and the background is 818. I thought they were the same color, but they're not. I'm wrong. All right, after this, I just have the white AB, and that is my last color. And then I will just stick the extra bags of this background color and also my two ABs that I pulled out of my stash will just go in the little pouch in the lid of the bottle case so that I have them on hand. Okay, so you can see I've got everything in my bottle case here. I've got a couple of bottles that need stickers on them just so I don't get confused when I pull them out. I've got my two extra bags of the background color. I've got my two extra ABs that I pulled out. Well, actually, this is an AB. This is a fairy dust drill. This is one that is kind of the background shading, so I'll have to decide where I'm going to throw this in or not. And same with this one. This one is in a lot of places and I don't have very many of them, so I have to kind of be picky about where I put them. But I'm going to use them up because I just want to do that. So I've got everything mostly destaticked. I've got all my stickers on. I've got my logbook page filled out. So now all I need to do is washi tape my canvas and figure out what I want to use for cover sheets so that I can make myself some cover sheets to go over this so that I can get rid of the clear plastic cover sheet. So you may see those in another video. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.